What's up, Internet? It is April 24th, 2019. I almost forgot what year it is. It's been a hectic day. On the bright side, I am feeling pretty much entirely better from yesterday, so that's a plus. It is raining. I'm not sure how that's going to affect our ability to find our eight-legged friend in the trees. Hopefully it's not going to, but we never know. I think we have to go talk to Coco as well as Emerald for some stuff, and they're going to be awake, so before we run to Nooks, we'll probably deal with that. And then we'll see where the evening takes us. Not jealous of all your crocoids at all, Emerald. Okay, so I lost her quest, that's fine. I know we lost one, but we got another one, so... If nothing else, we get to listen to the really chill rain music that is just awesome in this game. I love the rain music in this game. Ooh, there's a digging spot. I know I need to focus, but I can't ignore a digging spot. I'll be like, where is that? I have no idea. Oh, that's right. Because it's raining, that means we get some gyroids as well. That's cool. Oh no, someone put a stupid house here. It's Mitzi. Okay, fun story. My original town, next to Pearson Pearl, my third favorite villager was Mitzi. And, she left my town because she was a casualty of ye olde, you decide to visit another town, ergo you lose a villager. And I, like, immediately hated her after that. Just because it felt like a complete betrayal that she would leave. But, now she's in this town, that's kind of cool. It's Creepy the Bunny. Yoing. I lent it to Emerald. Oh, it's after 9 o'clock. You can't go see her. Good luck next time. Alright. Oxford? Fine, we'll go talk to Oxford. I want to go talk to Mitzi, though. I think she will be in bed in a few minutes, too. Screw it, we'll go talk to Mitzi. Because Oxford will be up for a while. Oh no! No one else should get stung by a bee, like me. I mean, when I do it, it's digital. Your daughter should not be taking inspiration from my digital character in his escapades to find eight-legged friends in trees to finish his insect book. It's been so long since I've seen Mitzi. I don't know if I feel still betrayed about you leaving my town or not, Mitzi, but I still kind of like you a lot. Also, I really like your simplistic house design. Okay. I'm just gonna stay here forever. I live here now, Mitzi. You can sleep on the floor. What song is that? KK Swing. It sounds really off tone. Like it's just sort of like tonally wrong in that weird bit. Some of the air checks for KK music is weird like that. Like KK Cruisin' has like this weird extra note that just comes out of nowhere. There's some weird air check nonsense with some of the KK songs. There's Cookie. Maybe she needs a thing. Cookie, do you need a thing? I know I'm here to talk to Oxford, but do you need a thing? Okay, fine. I'll go talk to Oxford then, if you insist. It's like I forgot or anything. No, he's not here. Okay, well, he's got to be somewhere. And he's not here. Usually they hang out within one square of their own house, or the wishing well, which means there's like a 95% chance he should be at the wishing well, but isn't. And then sometimes he'll just randomly be on the other side of the planet for no adequately explained reason. But we must finish this little quest before we continue our day and sell some stuff to Tom Nook, as we do. There's a digging spot. I hear someone walking, but I know it's up that hill and it's probably Spike. There's Cleo. Where is Oxford? In his many, many dictionaries. Well, at least we get to listen to the awesome rain music. I mean, honestly, I don't want to talk, I just want to listen to the rain music, but I feel like that would be boring. Oh, we could try and look for a coelacanth while we're here today, too. Even though I've already caught 2. Kids will scream in circles if you let them. I think it's just part of growing up. Mom life indeed, but you know, I'm betting you're doing an amazing job right now. Where the hell is this stupid giant cow? Can you go to visit Pierce? Or Snooty? With her big snooter? That's okay. I gotta find Oxford anyway, and I don't even know who it's for. Might be Cookie, for all I know. You know, that's another thing later Animal Crossings do that honestly might make things a little more awkward, is animals can visit other animals. So, like, sometimes just a random animal you're looking for is just hanging out in another animal's house for no adequately explained reason. I will find your Pokemon Pikachu cube when I can be bothered. Alright. I don't think Oxford was here. No, it was Spike that I heard. Oh, hey! Look, it's Spike rocking the awesome gecko umbrella pattern. It does look quite nice from the angle I'm seeing it at. Nice. Alright. I saw Oxford. Let's go talk to him before I forget. I need a thing. Okay, so it is for Cookie. Fair enough. Throw that away. And I do believe Cookie was down here. Which is a safe assumption because she normally is. That's where her house usually is. Here you go. There's your picture book. Oh good, 500 bells. It's not like that took 2 days. It's not like that's one piece of fruit or anything, Cookie. You paid a little better. Everything's still perfect, at least. Okay, I think we'll go to Nook's next, and then we'll track down Samson and get that thing back for Cube. And then we'll start shaking trees, hopefully, to get ourselves an 8-legged friend that isn't an octopus. Although, now I'm just imagining octopuses living in trees. That'd be kind of awesome. And also terrifying. Octopuses are ridiculously intelligent. Okay, so first we can sell that, and actually we need that paper for those 3 right there, so we'll sell that, and then we'll figure out what paperweights we got today. We got box number 1, box number 2, and box number 3. Box number 1 is a paperweight. Box number 3 is a paperweight. We're gonna get the trifecta. We are. Oh, so few bells today. Alas. That's the thing, I mean, if you get proper fossils instead of paperweights, you can get like 10,000 more bells per day. Alright, anything here worth having? I think we already have this in the museum, but we'll check. Kind of a pastel bloom shirt. That's kind of a nice shirt. Actually, we might come back for that too. Let's buy ourselves some flowers while we're here. Just so we remember to do that. Because it's important. Just have to go to the dump to see what's there as well. Come on. Alright, there we go. White pansies. Yes, please. And some pink cosmos. And finally, some white cosmos. Alright. We're gonna have to, at some point, go back to the other town when it's raining. Just to, try and get a snail. Which sucks. I hate looking for snails. Actually, it would be great here. The problem is snails stop showing up at like 5 p.m. And seeing as I start this usually by like 9 at the latest, usually 8:30 or so. That's not really in that window. Okay. So next, I guess we're gonna go to the wishing well. No, I mean the museum, the thing next to it. And we'll see if we have that one painting, and if not, we'll go buy it from Nooks. And if we do, I guess we'll ignore it. It's dry in here. Okay. We are looking for this painting right here. Okay, so we do have that painting. I guess next thing to do is go talk to Samson about a thing. A Pikachu. Samson, Pikachu, now. I will go talk to Cube on your behalf, except I probably won't. See ya. He has a piece of orange for an umbrella. Silly mouse. And Mitzi's asleep, so he can't go bug her for stuff. What are you doing over here, Pierce? Nope, he needs nothing. He's perfectly content. Good for him. Cube. I got the Pikachu for you. There you go. I totally mind that you're giving me stationary, Cube. That is the worst thing. Especially in your house of awesome stuff. Alright, let's... I gotta get rid of some letters and get rid of some fossils while we're here. I guess we'll start shaking trees. For new friends. I'm not sure if they actually show up in the rain. I think they do. I'm not 100% sure. But worst case scenario, we'll get a couple of bells and probably some bees. And that's something. Not something I'm happy about, but something nonetheless. Nope. Nope. Hey, we got a shirt. It's a green tie-dye, but it's not a Gracie brand green tie-dye, so it's garbage. Hence why it's at the garbage dump. Some bells. Nope. Where did those bells go? Huh. Okay, well, that one at least makes sense. I don't need all these bells, though. I just need one friend to come out. Oh, we lost a little furniture pal. Well, I guess that's the difference between you and me. You're very, very good at crafting, so you can make use of a lot of different stationaries. I'm not really able to. I'm not very good with my hands in general. That's why I tried taking up model making. Oh, that's right. I got a, my order finally came in from Ami. So I can finally work on my Banshee once I get my, my nail lacquers that I'm going to try using as paints. But I'm not sure how well it's going to work out. That's exciting. Uh-oh. Bees. I also got a, one of those, Hobby Japan bonus things from their magazines, which is a, stand that's a bust of the Banshee as well, so I'm going to decorate that like I'm going to the main unit. I think that'll look pretty nice. And, of course, the Turn X, because I wanted one. I just wish they still had the Gundam X available. Because unfortunately it was one of those things that I had in my cart, and the moment I bought it, someone else had it. And it sucks because the Master Grade Gundam X is so hard to find. I've been having trouble finding one. I've been trying to get one for years and just no luck. Ah, bees. Also geckos. Because Spike has taste in his umbrella designs. I just noticed his nostrils flare when he talks. That's kind of weird. Yeah, maybe Biscuit has a thing for us. But just so you know, if you get stung by a bee, don't get stung by bees. I'm not writing you a letter. Command decision. Sorry, Biscuit, I decided not to help you today. Caught on a weird piece of environment. Shake, shake, shake. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, good. There we go. Studying how to make a cake statue. Wow, that's impressive. The bumblebee. That was like the lamest Transformer. He turns into a Volkswagen Beetle. Even Perceptor the Microscope Transformer was cooler than him. Everyone knows the best Transformer was Dinobot. The Velociraptor Samurai played by Scott McNeil. Oh, I miss my Dinobot figure. It was one of two Transformers I owned. I owned that, and I owned, I don't think it was the first iteration, but the second iteration of Optimus Prime. It came with like a black trailer and like a little voice box thing. And it was made of metal. That thing was awesome. That was one of my favorite toys growing up. My two Transformers. Oh, they made each other sad. Oh, it's Candy. She ruins everything. I'm betting that you're going to make a cake statue of a bee. Shake, shake. Nothing there. Come on. Where are you? It's been like 3 days. I think you might be talking about like the original, or the new Bumblebee that's like a actual competent vehicle. I'm only familiar with original Transformers, which actually, ironically, just yesterday I got a copy of the original Transformers movie from the 80s, which was, fun fact, the very last piece of recorded work by Orson Welles. And I've heard this story where after he recorded it, he went back to his mansion and he talked to his biographer, and he just lit up about how he got to play the voice of a toy. Like, that was just the biggest thing for him. And that's Orson freaking Welles. That guy's worth more money than God. And, you know, he was apparently ridiculously hard to work with and really hard to get onto projects. Apparently, like, back when they were trying to make a Dune movie, he was going to apparently be a part of it. And in order to entice him onto the project, what the director did was he found him at a French restaurant, in France, of course, and he offered to, in addition to like everything else he'd have to do to get Orson Welles into the project, he offered to fly out every single member of that restaurant just to cater to him during that movie. But, I mean, if we're just talking about Transformers, original Bumblebee, the Bumblebee I know that was a Volkswagen Beetle, he was the lamest of all the Transformers. Even Perceptor the Microscope was a cooler Transformer than him. Also Perceptor the Microscope, played by Paul Eating, who would go on to significantly bigger things afterwards. But, of course, the best Transformer was Dinobot from, you Americans would know it as Beast Wars, but we in Canada knew it as Beasties. Because for whatever reason you couldn't have war in the name of a show. Which was weird because the first episode was in fact titled Beast Wars. They didn't change that, but like after that I guess they enacted that rule. But beneficially so, came back with another show by the exact same people, Mainframe Entertainment, who would later release a show called, in America, War Planets, which is a very accurate to what the show was, but very stupid name. And we got Shadow Raiders instead as the title, which was significantly better. Oh, Shadow Raiders was such a cool show. Kinda sad it ended on like a completely half-assed cliffhanger, but man, now I want to watch Shadow Raiders. I'm gonna have to do that when this is over, I think. Or Beasties or something. I would also say that the Dinobot-focused episode of Beasties, Code of Hero, is probably the best Transformers episode of all time. Yeah, I gotta watch that. It's been forever, but you know, I think that while it's very early CGI, I think it still holds up pretty well. Kind of like Reboot. I think, again, by the same people, I think Reboot CGI holds up better than a lot of CGI nowadays, which is kind of amazing. But I think part of that's an aesthetic choice, just because it tried to look a little bit sort of like it's a wonky computer world. So things don't look exactly like realistically they should, and it kind of worked to its advantage. And now I hear there's a new version of Reboot out, which is weirdly unavailable in Canada. You know, the country that invented it. So, I don't know, but I hear it's bad, and that makes me sad because I loved Reboot so much as a kid. I'm gonna have to watch Reboot. I've got the box set. I'll have to do that at some point, too. Oh, Mainframe Entertainment, you had so many cool CGI shows. Let's see if Booker did his job today. You didn't. I'm very disappointed in you, Booker. Maybe Gracie's coming by sometime soon. I can try and get her shirt again. Nothing going on. Wow. Okay. He just wishes he could dig some jams. But no jams will be dug today. Mostly because it's not Saturday. Nothing. Nothing. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. It's been 3 days. I get that you're uncommon, but still. You gotta show up at some point. Granted, I had worse problems getting the snail last time I tried to complete my bug collection. The snail took literally like 6 years for me to get. Nothing. Ooh, some bells. Is that a fruit tree? Nope. But it's not an 8-legged friend tree. And therefore it's doing trees wrong. Nothing there. Nope. Nothing. Nope. I think I saw something. I don't know. Nope, I guess not. Maybe it was just a leaf. Need a thing? I know I asked you like 10 minutes ago, but I've kind of circled the village again. Do you need a thing again? Alright, I will go back to working on my bug collection, sorta. Nothing. Nope. Oh, good. I get I'm shaking trees, but that's not what I need from said shaking trees. Hey, we got 2 of them. Awesome. Probably start putting this stuff in my inventory again. I mean, the nice thing is that's 9,000 bells right there. Alright, get some more bells. Slowly working our way towards another bank payment, which will eventually lead to us getting something cool, probably, for way too much money. I haven't gone after rocks for a few days, but I really feel the need to right now. Getting that last bug that I have to get right now is kind of more important to me. Oh, there's one more, but there's limits to what I can do about that. Nothing. That's it. I mean, I guess if we're actively going after the snail, we have to go to my other town because of the time difference. Nothing. Nope. Nope. I am not finding anything. Alas, I do believe we are running out of trees. Got some bells. It's always nice. Still nothing from the golden tree. Peach iced tea. That seems like a thing that peaches wouldn't need to be in. I just like eating peaches. But, you know, I would like to say I can't wait till summer so I can have peaches too, but I live in the middle of frozen-ass Canada, where we can't grow peaches for some reason. So alas, no peaches for me. I do believe we've shaken all the trees. Okay, well, that's happened. I guess we'll go swing by Nook, sell some stuff. I think after that, maybe we'll go hit some rocks with shovels. Let's see what we can do after that. Let's see if anyone else needs help, and if not, let's go on with our exercise routine. As we do. like that sunflower umbrella. That's kind of nice. If I hadn't already gone through most of the day already, I would have probably bought that. We're getting close to a bank payment. If we get 10,000 from the rock, maybe we'll try and go for a bank payment tonight. I want to buy this shirt just because. I don't even need it. I'm just going to buy it. I'm not even going to wear it. I just kind of like it. Now it's added to my catalog forever, and if I ever want to wear it, I can. Alright. So. I have hiccups now. Okay, we have to... Ooh, there's a digging spot. Got another fossil. What's this? We got another fossil that we overlooked. That is just awesome. Yeah, sometimes you gotta buy stuff just to make you feel better. Alright, so let's start hitting rocks with shovels, I guess their next plan. Got some bells. Not enough. I'd very much like to get that bank payment tonight. Let's see if we can. Not there. By the way, Spike, though your taste in umbrellas is impeccable. Someone made an awesome umbrella pattern for you. Nothing there. Nope. That said, even if we do get the 1,000, we'll probably sell a little bit of fruit, but not too much because we have that extra fossil available. Nothing. Nope. No, Peaches moved to another town, but we got her sister Cleo here. Oh, she's right here. And she's slightly less creepy looking. And she has nice house decorating skills. And she's wearing the same shirt I just bought. Alright, next rock should be next door. There should be 2 here. Got some more bells. No. Nothing here. Alright, next one is across the river. Right below this house. Get out of the way, Marcy. I'm really scared you're gonna ruin everything like people tend to do, so I'm just gonna... You're just gonna ruin everything, Marcy. Here, let me help. You go all the way over here. Ah! Just listen to my advice and stay as far away from that rock. It's for your own good. Nothing. What did I just tell you, Marcy? If I had a pitfall, you would be buried in it right now. I'm just saying. Yeah, Cleo's got a nice pad. I'm quite impressed. It's a lot less messy than my house. I've got to take some time and work on that at some point, but I'm still not entirely sure I've got everything I want. I need a lot more gyroids, for one thing. Nothing. I think the next rock is up here. Unfortunately, we are very quickly running out of rocks to hit. Because, I mean, the only other ones I can think of after this are in places we've already planted our big garden and we can't do anything about. Oop. Looks like we got one more chance. Let's see if we can get ourselves some bells. Not today. Well, we still got some bells, but we might be able to make that bank payment if we gathered some fruit real quick. Maybe we'll do that. See if anyone needs some help, and yeah, once we get that bank payment, I think we'll probably go on to our daily exercise routine. And standard cooldown of balloon fight, because that's always fun. Alright, so first things first, how many spots do we have for fruit? So we've got 2 trees worth. There's 3. There's 3 more. Terrific. I just wish we could have any luck with working on my bug collection. Nook, I have some stuff to sell you. Alright, I'll sell that just to get out of my inventory. It's in my catalog now, so that's what's important. Not my golden axe. Alright. So we still need about 13,000 bells. We can fit 3 trees in our inventory, so it's best not to overdo it. Here's 3 trees. And here's another set of 3. And fill our pockets. Let's see about getting that to Nook without destroying all of our awesome flowers. I do wish we had the ability to run through flowers without destroying it like every other animal. I guess it's supposed to be a 4 legs good, 2 legs bad sort of thing. But the game neglected to realize that all the animals are on 2 legs. Looks like 2 more trips should do it for us. Yeah. It's all about optimizing from places that aren't covered in flowers, I guess. I don't think next month is going to come with any new fish, or... No, it does come with new fish. It comes with frogs. I'm not sure how many other new ones, and I'm not sure about any new insects. But I know right now we're missing 2 insects. I think we have all the fish, though. Although we are limited with the ability to find one of them, and the other's just wildly uncommon. Still, we'll do our best to finish our collections. One more set, and that will fill up our funds. Just gotta find some trees. Here's 1. Here's 2. And this will be the last one we need. Awesome. The neat thing about frogs is you can actually hear them before you can catch them, which is a really interesting little touch. And they actually change the soundscape of the museum once you donate them. So they did put in a lot of effort on the macro scale, or micro scale rather. Although it does affect the macro scale as well. That's how you soundscape. I think that's everything I need tonight, Nook. Alright, let's go look and see if anyone needs help before we do our daily exercise routine. Snooty! You're mean. I don't even want to help you anymore. Good, because I didn't want to help you anyway. I'm glad you don't need anything. That's Cube. Everyone's favorite GameCube branded penguin. Alright, Cube. I will go talk to Cleo. Snooty is. She's got a big snooter, and of course she's a very snooty person. Nice umbrella spike. There's the legendary gecko print. Oh right, you want me to send you a letter, which I'm not doing because no. Apples are good. I like apples. I've got an apple tree in my yard, although the apples they grow are very small, and they tend to be a little sour. Alright, Cleo's house is right here. I will return it to Cube on your behalf, Cleo. What song is that? KK Bossa. I think that might be the song we're going to go for this week. Alright, I do believe there's a few people down here. We can see if they need anything. Or you could just make her feel sad, Candy. And I'm not going to help you because you're mean. I'm supposed to go return this to Cube and be done with it. Alright. Cube. Take your obsolete medium. Clothes. Are they GameCube branded? Houndstooth? Oh. It's actually not a bad look, but I like my cool shirt better. It's very cool. And also it's something I had to work really hard at to get, so I'm gonna rock this for a while, I think. Oxford, aside from dictionaries, do you have a need for anything? Nope. I guess everyone is good. We've shaken all these trees and we had no luck finding what we were looking for. So I guess we gotta go say hi to our old pal Phyllis. Cube is adorable. He's the best penguin for sure. I'm kind of surprised this house doesn't have the GameCube logo, seeing as that's in this game. This would also probably not completely shock you, but Cube is exclusive to the GameCube version of this game, and not the N64 version. I have to make a deposit, Phyllis. There we go. Slowly making our way up to whatever insane deposit goal is next for whatever random crap they give us. Alright. Let's get out of this rain. Unfortunately, getting out of this rain means we lose the awesome rain music, which is excellent. But alas, to our very messy house. I gotta clean this place. We got our nice mute dinosaur and everything in the corner next to the coelacanth as we high-five our pal Bunny Bee Balloon. It's gonna be cheering us on as we go to our daily workout regime. I'll punch out. I am feeling a lot better today, so hopefully, hopefully it wasn't heat stroke that was giving me some sort of edge on timing in this game. But let's see if we can get the instant on Glass Jaw. Moment of truth will be about 42 seconds in. Until then, it's just panderizing him a little bit. Oh no, we were way too late on that. He's gonna get up on a 1 count. Alright, well, finishing him off isn't gonna take too long. He's Glass Joe. Yeah, I've been pretty hydrated since yesterday. But, you know, it's mostly body temperature you gotta worry about when you've got heat stroke. But hydrating helps that, for sure. I'm just kind of surprised I did half as well yesterday as I did. I was feeling that crap. Alright. Next is Von Kaiser Roll. Just gotta wait for him to start, and then time it just so to get the pendulum effect. To get 3 stars, there it is. Stun, knockdown. And dodge, stun, knockdown. And dodge, stun, knockdown. That's a TKO. Alright, next is the title bout against Eyebrows Magoo. Unfortunately, there's no quick way to kill him, unlike his second form. Or we can knock him down instantly if we time it right. But if we can build up some stars, that doesn't hurt. And 1, 2, 3, and star punch. 1, 2, 3, star punch. 1, 2, 3, star punch. And then in 11 seconds, he'll do a special. You know, I could use the codes to just jump back to where I was, but I don't think that would really indicate any sort of amount of skill gained. I think that part of getting good at Punch-Out, or any game really, is, you know, just starting from as early as you can and working your way back to it. That's how you show proper development of basic skills and stuff, and, you know, while video games are its own specialized breed of stuff, you know, problem solving in general is a sort of universal skill that's useful to develop even in your old age. So, you know, getting better at timing and recognizing patterns and problem solving, it's a good thing. I kind of went on a rant about this when I did my Yoshi's Crafted World review that I'm still finishing up. But here we are rocking the suit made of melon, being chased by dogs just off screen for motivation, while we wait for a password. Another thing you have to consider about using the passwords is, you know, if I beat Piston Honda on sheer luck, you know, that doesn't show that I'm getting any actual better at this game. Gotta work your way up, because consistency is how you make progress. Even if it's not the most interesting thing to see the same fights over and over. Of course, now we've got the easiest fight in the game. The hairpiece. Side step, and punch, 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 punch. As long as you don't get hit prior to knocking him down once, and then you don't get hit by his retaliation, you can take him out instantly. And that can be done within 45 seconds. Like that. In fact, that was a little slow. I've seen it done by like 37 or so. But he's an easy fight, to say the least. Next is probably the most interesting fight in the game, King Hippo. And he's the one who decides how long this fight goes, so let's see. You can hit him a total number of 8 times once you've stunned him like that. And as a time-saving measure, it's important to count off that 8, because if you try and punch him a 9th time, he'll block it and it'll take a little bit of time. So if you're going for fast, you have to really time it, but it's also just an insane amount of luck as to when he wants to actually let you do that. But he never gets up. Alright, next is the completely average tiger. Basically Don Flamingo the second once you understand how to fight him. It's the first part of the fight anyway. The real trick to getting him out before round 2 though is to knock him down twice before 2 minutes 30 seconds when he pulls his special, which is an instant knockdown. And counting off the punches. Because countering this can work one of 2 ways. He can either take 6 punches or 4, depending on the frame you dodge him. And if you over-punch him, he'll counter, and that can completely take away your chances of actually taking him down quick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, that was wrong. But we still have 9 seconds to spare. So you don't have to be perfect, but you don't have a lot of wiggle room either. Now we just gotta wait. And then count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and punch. And that's a TKO. Unfortunately, that's the last level I can play remotely offensively, and after this we gotta play defense, which I'm not good at. But we'll try and make it work. This is the title bout against the turkey from Turkey, Bal Bol. Well, the first one that doesn't heal up and is actually a decent fight. After that, it's a little tricky, but we'll see what we can do. The real trick with this guy is he's got so many permutations of his own patterns that it's kind of tricky to figure out where he's at. Because he can do these 3 in a row, or he can do it twice, and then go back to spinny punches, which we absolutely don't want him to do. Because if he does that 3 in a row, he goes straight for uppercuts, which we can get a lot of counter damage on. I messed that up. But if we can take him out quick, we might not have to go with his special twice. And if that's the case, well, we're a lot luckier, because his special, well, it's not hard to find the timing on it. If you do it wrong, it's an instant KO. So you gotta try and get the timing on it down. uppercut I missed. And he'll use his special in about 5 seconds, so we were late. But we got the timing on that one just right. And he should do his special, I believe around 30. Right about now, yep. And if I timed that wrong, we'd be going to round 2. So we did alright. Took a lot more damage than I should have, but we did alright. I take a sip of ice water. Alright, once again we get to see the legendary melon suit, and Dog's just off screen, giving us motivation to do really well at training. Eyebrows the second. Just a matter of finding the timing for his special. Because fighting him normally is not something I've ever actually successfully done. One, two, three, then he'll uppercut. Oh, I timed that way wrong. Alright. Oh, I hate that move. I can deal with a lot of his nonsense. That is one of his bits of nonsense I can't deal with. This will do his special, if we didn't knock him out of it. And there's the timing for the instant. And he won't get up from that. Okay, now we get to the scary fights against a large Russian man crab known as Soda Popinski. Hopefully we get a little more consistent with it today, because that's the only way we're going to get better. They have 8 stamina. This is like Don Flamenco, one of those fights you just don't have very much to work with. Ooh. Tried to take the star, and I'm completely off my rhythm. Oh, crap. Now we'll do his dance, and then 1, 2, 3. I'll be able to counter that. I'm already really, really antsy. Oh, no! Right, so I don't think I've ever beaten him in round 1, so that's not horrible for me. 1, 2, 3. But because we got knocked down in round 1, that's one less ability for us to get up on round 2. So we're gonna have to play it real careful. Let's assume we even get there. We've got 20 seconds left to survive. Okay. Not great, but we survived the first round. This is how we get consistent. So let's make it work. Round 2's a lot easier to counter. He favors uppercuts, which, well, it's a 2-shotter. Timing on them's a lot easier, and they don't eat inputs. That said, it's the anticipation of him doing it that's really scary for me. That's why you see me dodging out of the way unnecessarily. It's just, I know it's coming, just don't know when. It's getting a feel for that that's really what's messing me up on this guy. Let's start with an uppercut, because whether he knocks you down or vice versa, he always starts with a double uppercut. After that, it's a little less clear where he's going to go. Do his dance. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. I dodged a little too early. That's not good. Going with the double uppercut opener, as he always does. 1, 2, 3. I don't know where that was coming from. He's on a completely different pattern now. And a star punch while stunned from an uppercut is an instant knockdown. But it's tough to get those consistently without really risking your neck. Oh crap. Oh no. Ah, 5 seconds left. There's no way we're getting up. Nope. 5 seconds left, and we would have made it to round 3, and we could have taken him because he has significantly reduced health in round 3. Ah. Alright, well. You know, it's a little bit more consistent towards getting to the wall. And even if we lost, it's still progress, even if it doesn't look it. Anyway, we're going to cool down with a round of balloon trip, and then I think we're going to call it like we do. Because balloon trip is a nice, fun little way to de-stress after a stressful day of losing to a large Russian man at balloon fight. Who laughs like Ganon because they had to reuse voice clips. Yeah, it was an okay fight. I've done significantly better, but you know, if I can make it to Popinski and I can hold my own in round 2, you know, that's a step towards getting a little bit more consistent with him, and that's how you get better. I see a window, but I don't see myself getting that balloon, which means our chances of the bonus are dropping rapidly. There's the bonus reset again. Gonna go for that. Ooh. Don't want to be there. But puts us on track for getting the bonus again. Okay, but the real trick to doing well is not doing that. It's not to actually bother with the bonus. It's just to try and find the openings and the windows and the balloons and the sparks if you can. Because even if you miss the bonus, the longer you survive, the better you're going to do. Alas, was not meant to be today. But I think that'll be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream and know we go live, because we do this every single night. We also do some other stuff, first impressions when I get a new game, as well as recording review footage when I have time, which I'm thinking I might do later tonight, because I've got a game or two that my girlfriend sent me that I got to work on. But hopefully, if I get my Yoshi Crafted World review done by tonight, I can stream some review footage I'm going to be getting. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see said reviews, as well as over 1,000 videos waiting just for you, like the sign says, because that's how amazing-tacular you are, that, you know, just 1,000 videos are waiting for you. That's how cool it is. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon and help support the show any way you can so that I can continue to pay my rent, because that's kind of important for me to do this stuff. Plus, you know, being able to afford games is kind of nice. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things like balloon fight theory and why I'm bad at it, but I'm slowly getting better. Hopefully, even though it's randomized. Oh, balloon fight's tough, but it's fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.